I hope that you have taken that step into improving and expanding your religion in Islam. If you're Muslim, if you're non-Muslim, and please share with me. Just send me a text message and let me know that you've taken that step. It'll make me very happy. Now, before we go tonight, I just want to mention something really quick. You know, we talk about La ilaha illallah, meaning that there is nothing worthy of worship except for the one true God. And I see a lot of things here in the Philippines that are shirk. And I see Muslims participating in them. And I think maybe that Muslims that are participating in them just don't realize that this is shirk. Now, shirk, again, for those who don't know, shirk is associating partners in worship with Allah. That's like saying that you pray to God and then you pray to somebody else. Well, there are less obvious forms, because when you rely on something, when you look towards something to provide something for you, then you're giving that thing power that it shouldn't have. Because only Allah can provide things for you. Only Allah can take things from you. So, obsessing over things like lotteries, whenever you make the first purchase of the day and you take the money and rub it on the merchandise, when you go to fortune tellers, when you have tarot cards read, when you have your palm read, all these things are shirk. It's a big sin. It's big. And I really hope that you'll start thinking about, why are you doing this? All the things that you do for luck, okay? As Muslims, we don't need luck. We have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We know that whatever is designed for us will happen because Allah will make it happen. We don't believe in luck. We believe in destiny, fate, as determined by Allah, not determined by a stack of cards, not determined by chicken bones and string, nothing. Only Allah. So I'm begging you, my Muslim brothers and sisters, think about this. Think hard about why you do certain things. That maybe you do it just because your parents did it, or because you see other people do it, or because it's a tradition. Just because it's a tradition does not mean that you should keep doing it. It is shirk. If you're doing something for luck, if you're doing something to get benefit, except for worshiping Allah, it is a sin. And I beg you, please, to stay away from it. One more thing. I want to encourage two things. First, my Muslim brothers. I know that after 9/11 it's very hard to do this, to be publicly Muslim. I know it's hard. Believe me, I know. But I ask you to try letting your beard grow just a bit, just to gain that identity. The reason is because there are terrorists out there that say that they're Muslim. And if you, good Muslim brothers, show that you are Muslim, then we can start breaking down these terrorists, breaking down these militants. Because if they say that they're Muslim and they do these crazy things, but you hide your Islam, how are people supposed to know that there are good Muslims out there? Show people the good Muslims. Show them. Be present. And also to my Muslim sisters, please, wear hijab. You are beautiful when you wear hijab. You are more beautiful wearing hijab than when you don't. And I know that sounds bizarre to some of the people that are listening, but really, I see it. Because when Muslim sisters who know that hijab is important, when I see them and they have the scarf down and I say, oh, you put on the hijab, not only do they put on the hijab, but they straighten themselves up. They stand taller, prouder, stronger. That's the beauty that Islam gives to women. Pride, dignity, strength. What is more liberated? A woman who is judged by what comes out of her mouth, and the light of Islam shining from her eyes, or a woman that is judged on the shape of her body. Muslim women are beautiful in hijab. Please embrace it. That's all I'm going to say tonight. I'm pretty much done here. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm going to say farewell to everyone. I hope you'll stay tuned for the Sisters of Women in Islam. They've got some great guests this evening, and want to give a special greeting to everyone in the Philippines that I've talked to. You all know who you are, and I hope that during my stay here in the Philippines that I can continue to visit all of the Muslim communities. I also want to say I don't usually do this because I don't really do commercial stuff, but I have to say I grew up in North Carolina, which is the home of fried seafood, and I love seafood. I was treated recently to some seafood from the Claire de la Fuente Grill, and I have to say it's some of the best that I've ever had. So if you get a chance to go down there and check it out, I'm sure that you will not be disappointed. So until next Thursday night, this has been your brother Saifullah with The Message.